And we're back on WQEL Facebook with Coach's Corner West, live from our Bucyrus Pizza Hut with the Buckeye central part of the show, and Coach Chad Jensen. We'll be coming with our show in just one moment. Our show brought to you in part by Life Freely and Todd McDougal and Greenlee and Company Insurance up in Washington, Ted Coder at the Monarch Body Shop up in Dutchtown, The Ohio State University of Marion, a Big Ten education close to home, Mike Kleinite, Ag Credit Residential Lending, Bucyrus, Mount Gilead, Marion, Dr. Thomas M. Britton, Clubview Vision Center, Luann Krebs, Rivers Edge Embroidery, Screen Printing and Signs, the official foam board t-shirt provider on Route 309, right across from Marion. Coach Chad Jensen with us right now. Coach, we're bringing Mohawk 27-6. I had people call me up on Friday night on the foam board saying this game was a little bit closer to the score indicator.
It was. It was 13-6 in the fourth quarter. So, we were one score away in the fourth quarter, and they were able to get a couple scores, but, the game was close the whole game, and, we were in it in the fourth quarter, and that's all we asked our kids to do was give us a chance to win in the fourth. And we did, but they got some stops and made a couple of big plays, but I'm really proud of our kids. They played really well.
They did, and let's talk about that touchdown in the second quarter. Derek Steven, sophomore quarterback, 76 yards to Stevens to
Sostakowski.
Two-point conversion, but that was a really nice play.
Yeah, it was a nice play. They were giving us that corner out, and Derek's had a nice throw and hit Stephen in stride. He made a nice catch on the sideline. And the thing about that two-point conversion, it was converted. They called a penalty on us, and it was really bad. So he actually caught it. It was a penalty. They called us for a pick play, which was fine.
I don't know what pick play is.
It's a rubber route that you see in the NFL every Sunday.
Really? Well,
yeah.
And the guys call it a pick play.
No, we don't call it that because that's illegal. So we wouldn't call that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never heard of it.
Cross. And they called us for pass interference, but the thing was Stephen caught the ball. And it's all film, he catches the ball. The official wasn't even looking at it. All he was looking at is the interference, throws the flag, says it was incomplete. We should have had another chance. That's the way it goes.
All right. Well, thank God.
No, it didn't. But that was 2 points that we should have had. So.
All right. On the season, sophomore quarterback, Derek's team, 45%, 725 yards, 9 touchdowns. He's got his work cut out there. 1,000 yards. Not impossible.
Yeah, we're facing Kerry Blue Devils. It's going to be tough. But listen, Derek's has done what we wanted him to do. We wanted to manage the game. We wanted to take what they give us. He's a sophomore. We don't put him in positions where he has to throw it 30 times a game. That is not what we want him to do as a sophomore. So if we put him in a position where he was going to throw it 30 times, then yeah, he probably would have 1,000 yards by now. But that's not what we want him to do. We wanted him to be upright all year and not be injured. So
you don't need that.
No, and we put him in positions where he can be successful. And he's done a very good job for us as a sophomore. As you see, his touchdown interception ratio 9-8. So he has not thrown more interceptions than touchdowns. So we're very pleased with that, and he's done a great job with our offense.
Yeah, 9 touchdowns, very, very good. He's got a lot of weapons too. Manny Mullins. Nobody has a ton of yards. Manny Mullins has 5 touchdowns. Steven Stastakowski has a touchdown. Davey Dean, Tyler Sanderson, Trevor Curtis, Heath Jensen, Aiden McDougal, Cole Wilson. You guys got a lot of guys.
Yeah, our offense is based around taking what the defense gives us. There isn't just one guy we throw it to. I mean, that's not. We take what the defense gives us every week, and if you look at our production, Davey Dean's got 19 catches, Manny Mullins has got 16 catches. Steven's got 11. So it just we take what the defense gives us.
All right, we're going to be back. We're going to talk to these young men around the table. We've got John Stander, Kenny Oots, Matthew Heefner, and Aiden McDougal on the show, and we're going to talk about these guys here in just one moment. Our show brought to you in part tonight by the Burkhart family at Burkhart Farm Sales, your case eyes dealer on the Manchester Road. Rod Steiner at Pizza Hut in Bucyrus and Gallia, host of the show since 1992. Vince Ponziani and everybody at WeCraft Industries, North Central State College, Mansfield, and the Conference Success Center, Bucyrus, Hannah Newton, Wendy's, Downtown Bucyrus, and Upper Sandusky, and Lee Plymouth and Brad Seibert at the Plymouth Insurance Group, Bucyrus. And around the table you go. Josh Stander is up first down at the end of the table. Josh, offensive line, defensive line. And let's talk a little bit about your season, your summer, right?
Yeah.
You got a couple of years left here, partner. Talk to me. I know this isn't exactly where you guys wanted to be, but there were some successes in the season.
We kind of just came in as a team. We worked together. We got stuff done. I mean, it's progress with the team.
All right. What goals do you have for the rest of the season? You play other sports besides football?
I play basketball and baseball.
Basketball, baseball. Talk to me a little bit about what you got in mind. This is the last week of the season. Playing to the best of your ability. It's a very good football team. But are you already thinking about getting ready for next year?
I mean, I plan on sticking out with this week. Get as good as I can. And then next year, I'm just going to work off my off season, get in the playbook, get better at that. I want to be a both-way player so I can help the team out.
All right, it's good for you, buddy. Getting that weight room too, right?
Yep.
A little bit bigger, a little bit stronger and faster too, right?
Yes, sir.
There you go, partner. Thanks for coming by. Kenny Utes Jr., offensive defensive line. Talk to me about your
Yeah, I'm the starting left tackle, and I just moved to defensive tackle last week. So just trying to do my best at those spots, protect my quarterback, and stuff up the line a little bit on defense.
All right. You play other sports besides football?
Yeah, I play basketball.
You play basketball as well. And what are you going to do to get a little bit better in the offseason?
I'm going to hit the weight room pretty hard like I did last year. I'm going to work on my footwork a little bit and just move into my senior year stronger.
All right. Somebody, I appreciate you stopping by and doing a good job. Next is Matthew Heefner. Matthew's a freshman. Matthew is O-line and D-line as well. And talk a little about your role on the ball club.
Huh?
Talk to me about your role on the ball club.
Mostly just help everyone else get better because I'm on scout team, so really just want to work on
You got any varsity level?
a little bit late, like the fourth quarter and stuff.
Okay, that's good.
Really just want to help on making sure the varsity is ready for Friday night and stuff, and that they're as prepared as possible.
All right. Other sports other than
Basketball and track.
basketball and track. Get the weight room this summer.
Huh?
Get in the weight room this
Yeah.
summer. Yeah, all right. He's a little bit bigger, a little bit faster, and stronger too. But and finally, Aiden McDougal, who had a lot of his senior year wiped out by an injury, and Aiden, just getting back into things. I see you made a catch last week, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, well, good. I'm glad you got your name in the scorebook. And why is everybody laughing?
What was that?
And why are these guys laughing?
I couldn't tell you.
You couldn't tell you. I don't know what's funny about making a catch. I'm glad you got it in the scorebook and things got worked out well for you. Going into last week, this is your senior, last game of your senior year. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, I've enjoyed my last 4 years of football, and I got one left, so I'm going to try to make the most of it. I'm going to try to keep all my guys with their heads still in the game, focused on football.
All right.
We're going to see who gets scared.
All right. And, I'm going to take away from football just a little bit. You play some basketball too, right?
I do.
All right. Any other sports besides basketball and football?
I do track as well.
Track and college plans?
Nothing set in stone yet. I'm looking at
All right. Good for you, buddy. I appreciate you stopping by. We're going to break for a second. Come back. We're going to talk about the Cary Blue Devils. They're a tough opponent. We're going to give you details on that in just one moment. Our show will brought to you in part on WQEL by Doug Ludo, Associates at Advanced Fiber Technology. Coach Tim Plumley, Mohegan Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation. Matt Studer, Spitzer, Chrysler Dodge, Jeep Ram Kia, just a mile east of the Richmond Mall. Rob West, Edgefield Animal Clinic, Marion. Matt Ramsey, Sean Ziegler, Drew Young, Frank Heinlein, and everybody at Bucyrus Blades, serving worldwide markets from Bucyrus since 1951. And Roger Brown, Wing Slack and Safe South Poplar, West Warren Street, Bucyrus. Coach, to give you a tough line last week. These guys are only league champions. They're a very good football team. what to expect.
They're a very physical team. They want to run the football, and they're going to run it, right at us, and then they'll play action. Defense are real physical. They get after linebackers are fast, just fast and athletic, and just a really good football team. So, we just got to match their physicality and play as hard as we can.
All right. Keys.
A key says that maintaining drives. We just have to keep the ball on offense a little bit more, not limit our 3 and outs, and be able to move the ball. And keep their offense off the field.
That's what I was thinking.
Keep the clock going and keep their offense off the field, because they're going to run the ball, and their drives are long and methodic. So we don't want them to have the ball as long as for them to keep the game short. So we want to keep the ball as much as we can and get first downs and see what happens.
All right. Coach, it's always a pleasure to have you on the radio. We look forward to your next visit on the show. Your kids are always a class act. I've enjoyed having you guys on this season.
Thank you.
We are going to wrap things up right now and let you know that our show is brought to you on WQEL in part by Blythe Ruby and Todd McDougal and Brinkley and Company Insurance up in Dutchtown, as well as Ted Coder at the Monarch Body Shop in Washington and the Ohio State University at Marion, a Big Ten education close to home. We would like to thank everybody here at Bucyrus Pizza Hut, Crystal Stewart, and our entire staff. Also, my engineer back at the studios, Danny Lane. Harper Boggs and Cameron Moon for their work here at our studios here at Pizza Hut. We appreciate that. Tonight on our WQL Sports Agenda, Wednesday night we've got Coach's Corner just on our Facebook page with Mike Sparks. That's Galleon Crestline and Colonel Crawford. Beginning a little after 7 o'clock on WQL Facebook, as well as on the Facebook page all week long. Watch it whenever you want to. Ryan Day call-in show comes up Thursday at 6:05 on WQEL. We have the opening drive pregame show on both WQEL and WBCO with Cameron Moon. Then at 7 o'clock on WQEL Upper Sandusky at Bucyrus. And at 7 o'clock on WQEL, Colonel Crawford will be hosting Seneca East. Ohio State football Saturday against Indiana from Bloomington. And Sunday you got breakfast with the Beatles at 7 o'clock at 7 o'clock. On behalf of all of our guests and everybody here at Pizza Hut in Bucyrus, this is Davey Jones. Have a pleasant good evening, everybody.